Hello and welcome to the Philippines. I saw a sign right there as we were driving by on the west side of Bohol. It says Treasure Island Resort. And we turned around and I wanted to go search that out. I figured it would be a couple of kilometers down here, but it was quite a jaunt out there, and I'll show you a map a little bit further. And we actually do go across a causeway over to an island. Some infrastructure work there. Good to see all those concrete tiles out there. Things are getting done. Anyway, this is a very interesting ride out here, and much longer. There again, we stopped to ask about where is Treasure Island. We thought maybe we had passed it, and people kept pointing us down the road. And there again, don't ask for how far it is, because people don't know. They can tell you how long it'll take to get there, probably, but they cannot tell you how many kilometers, how many miles it is, generally speaking. It gives you a little bit of an idea of life out in the province. We are on the west side of Bohol Island. We are south of Tubigan, north of Loon, and I think the town very close is called Calape, with a C. C-A-L-A-P-E, I believe. And different sections of the road got a little bit rough, but for the most part they were pretty good. You always have to be aware of dogs, chickens, kids, cars, tricycles, whatever. You need to be aware, because somebody can come darting out from one of these driveways or do a U-turn in front of you without very much notice at all.
Ask them where the...
Tayo pang Treasure Island. Okay, salamat.
I did not take video the whole way, and even the video I took, I didn't include all of it in this. It just would have been a very, very long. Although some would have appreciated that, probably. I know a couple of people who put up an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of video of just driving. They put music on the video and let you watch. Anyway, this is the causeway. And a bit of construction up here. Looks like they have fish farming out here, fish ponds. They have like fish pens. I don't know what they describe them as, but I believe they are raising fish in ponds in that area out there. Anyway, we don't have flaggers, we don't have traffic police in the construction areas. We share the road here in the Philippines. People move over, they allow, except in this case there's a big truck coming. I don't want to meet him. He's bigger than me. Using Google Maps here, then thank you Google for putting these maps out. Anyway, Tubigan is up here, Loon is down here, Calape is here, and the island we went out to, I saw a sign right here. This is where we turned down this road. It said Treasure Island Resort, and I figured it was just down here a little ways by the coast, but in fact it is out on this island. It was quite a jaunt out here, interesting jaunt. And we went around this side and we found Treasure Island Beach Resort there. Now, I don't know if this is really a second Treasure Island Beach Resort or somebody just misplaced a marker there. And after we were there, there's just down here a little ways, there's a public beach down in here. Visited that, and I will include that in the video. And then probably in another video, we came down here, we found a kind of like a dive resort down in this area, and I'll probably do a separate video about that section in there. Anyway, I'll give you another look here as well. And here's a little look using a different perspective. And here again, here's the corner we turned down here, across here. This, I guess this would be called a causeway. It's not a bridge. Causeway, I think, might be the proper. And then we ended up out here. the, try to zoom in here a little bit, show you different barangays, and the resolution on a lot of the Philippine Google Maps are not that great, but gives you a little bit of an idea of what you're looking at. I'm always up for exploring and a good adventure, and this was turning into more and more of that, exploring new area. We didn't know where we were going for sure, and you know, I could have pulled some of the information up on my maps on my phone, I'm sure, but I didn't think to do that. I've downloaded an app on my phone called maps.me, and you can download the maps so you can use them offline, which is nice. You don't have to have an internet connection to use them. About the time I was wondering if we were ever going to get there, find this place, we did find some people, some civilization. And we asked again up here.
Hello. Asa ang Island Treasure? Island Treasure.
Island.
Treasure.
Island.
Ah, Treasure na.
Ano
Treasure.
natin, kaya dito ko eh. Diretso natin pa kung itong pinakatumoy.
Okay.
Kuyok mo na eh.
Sala. Okay, sige.
How far?
And I cut out a big section here, but the road got a little bit rough the last half mile, 3/4 kilometer, and but certainly manageable. A few bumps in there to watch out for. They might throw you if you're going too fast. Real interesting, beautiful scenery back in there, and just a great experience. Part of this area out here has not had water for over a month, is my understanding. Not having water here was a major issue, obviously. If they would have given us a really cheap rate, I would have considered it, but they didn't. They kept the rate up there, 1,300–1,400. Some nice places to sit out there in the ocean, and several cabins. Aircon 2-room. This one here. How do you flush the toilet if there's no water? Do they give salt water?
No. Rain. Rainwater.
Is there water to flush the toilet?
Yes, rain for toilet.
Yeah, but it's not raining today, so where do you get the water? CR. One outlet. Here, and that shower. I presume that will turn that on. If not, oh, here's a big bucket with water.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big bucket, no water, so they use that temporarily to flush the toilet. I think that water is also for taking a shower with if they don't have water. Where they're getting rainwater when it hasn't rained in probably a month or so, I'm not sure. You're a friendly one. That's unusual. I think you're friendly. Maybe you want to butt me in the head or something, huh? I'm not sure. I think you want to butt heads. I think you do. You're going to raise up and butt me in the head, aren't you? That's what you want to do. Yeah. No water but fresh milk, maybe. Public beach. This was pretty nice, very large public beach area, just down the road from Treasure Island, and no parking inside, so we parked outside, went on in, and of course there was a group of about 10 Filipinos doing a karaoke. So you can probably hear that in the background. I had to turn that down. Hope YouTube doesn't pick up on that music and hit me with a copyright deal here. But anyway, the tide was out. The area was clean, and I think when the tide comes back in, I'm sure there's lots of people go out there and swim. You got some boys out there. I don't know if that's the extent of the swimming area or not. And there's some cottages to use. I didn't see anybody collecting fees, so they may be free. I'm not sure. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. Please share the video. Please subscribe. Safe travels to you all wherever you're at. And we'll see you next time. I will be doing some videos about the various places we've stayed. Some good, some not very good, some very nice. And some additional places we stopped to visit as well.